Like from my last episode, the Chicago Bears know that they needed to address the defensive trenches this past offseason, and they definitely did that. And here's the other pick I was talking about before Zach Pickens that absolutely beefed up the defensive line. Gervon Dexter Sr, defensive lineman from Florida, is another crazy athletic defensive lineman who is an instant upgrade to Chicago's defensive line. Again, I talked about Zach Pickens in my last video. Make sure you go check that out if you haven't already. And Dexter was the pick before him earlier in the second round and could make a huge difference on the Chicago Bears defensive line. Insanely big and fast, Ryan Poles stole another guy out of this year's draft. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this episode of Just Another Chicago. My name is Thank you as always for tuning in. Gervon Dexter Sr. is a powerful force and a bear up the middle for the Chicago Bears and will fit very well in an Alan Williams style defense. I'm going to go into a deeper dive on the defensive lineman, which I'm very excited about. But before I begin, please hit the like button on this video as it helps me tremendously grow this channel. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. I reply to everybody. And if you haven't already, and if you could, which you automatically enter all of our giveaways as we're getting close to 5,000 subscribers, please hit the subscribe button. So let's go into Gervon Dexter Sr.'s physical traits. A 6'6", 310-pound defensive lineman from Florida who is actually looking to lose 10 to 15 pounds to become more athletic and lighter off the line, is a big man who can move that frame like no other. Arm length of 32.25 inch, hands 9.5 inches, a 4.88 40 time according to NFLDraftBuzz.com and the NFL Combine. That is insanely fast for a guy who's 6'6" and over 300 pounds. A 1.81 10-yard dash time, along with a 31-inch vertical, which gives him the crazy athletic ability for his size in order to bat down balls. A 9-foot 2-inch broad jump and bench press 225 22 times in a row. Ryan Poles loves his athletic and strong guys and absolutely got that in Dexter Sr. In 13 games last year for the Florida Gators, he had 55 total tackles, 23 being solo, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception, and 1 pass deflection. He said he could have been even better last year if Florida did not switch their scheme on him and put him in a different position, not used to his playing style. But Alan Williams did confirm in a presser last week that they are going to put Dexter in the best position possible of what's going to work for him best and how he's going to instantly have an impact on this defense. According to NFLDraftBuzz.com, he has an 83.1 grade, making him the 24th ranked defensive lineman in the 2023 NFL Draft. 58 out of 100 tackling, pass rush 65 out of 100, not as good as Pickens, but his run defense is superb, which is 75 out of 100. Say goodnight if you're a running back. You're not getting past this guy. The run defense struggled tremendously last year, and he instantly gives that upgrade and that durability that the defensive line needed. From scouts, kind of like Pickens, they ironically, by the way, Dexter and Pickens flew to almost all their draft interviews together, and they were stoked that they were both drafted by the Chicago Bears. And like Pickens, his draft report was very similar. Insanely good length and hand size, making him a massive man who can move, and Scout thinks he is the best NFL-ready body out of anyone in the draft. His speed allows him to beat offensive linemen off the snap, which is huge, getting pressure in the backfield. His frame also allows him to get to lines easily. He splits the gaps well, but also is able to practically throw over defenders. And on top of it, he causes a ton of double teams, making opportunities for his teammates due to his size. That insane upper body strength allows him to have the leverage and the advantage over anybody that he wraps up, and that is why he's going to be a huge threat in the NFL. Put your thoughts in the comment section below about what you think. I am excited about this Bears defensive line. Thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, have a great day.